Hey girl, hey, and welcome back to another beautiful episode of I Cuss Do Yoga and Love God with me, your host, Latreia, the life coach. How are you? How have you been? How was your weekend? I pray everything in your world is going great. And if it's not going great, I'm praying for a breakthrough, a healing, direction, whatever you need from God at this moment. I pray that God delivers it to you. This week, lots to catch up on. Yes, even from last week. So, just an FYI, if you are not supporting me on social media, please note that this podcast will only air one time this month. And that is this week's episode, the week of June 3rd. I will be taking the remainder of the month off to just be. I am off from my 9 to 5 the week of June 15th. And yeah, I just need some time just to kind of relax, relate, release. I have been going nonstop some days here or there, either due to sickness or due to some appointments. But June is going to be my month of a rest period. Rest, reset, and refocus. This week, what do I have going on? The last episode, you guys, I talked about the bursitis in my knee. The bursitis did not get better because, of course, I did not sit myself down. And I couldn't. It was really hard. It's hard when you work in property management to kind of sit still because a lot of my job entails moving around, walking, visiting people, doing inspections, things of that nature. So my doctor said, since you will not sit down, I will make you sit down. So she basically wrote me work from home orders for 2 weeks. So I am 1 week in, one more week to go. So, but to God be the glory because this does give me time to kind of just sit and just be. And that's what kind of prompted me to decide that I was going to take the month of June off just to reset, refocus, and rest. So that is what I will be doing that week. And then also this week, I have tomorrow, actually, what's today? Tuesday. So tomorrow, I have my IV iron infusion therapy, which, if you don't know, I am severely anemic and have been my entire life. I had my blood work done as part of my annual physical. And of course, my hemoglobin, my HGB came back at like 9. Regular range or normal range is 13, mine is 9, which for me and my doctor is great because it's not 6 as it was before or 7. So we'll take 9. But the issue is my iron absorption level is extremely low. And so I have to get IV iron infusion therapy. Why this continues to happen to me, they do not know. There is no known reason. I have, again, like I said, been anemic all of my life. So it's my norms. I don't feel exhausted like, a lot of other people who have sudden onset anemia. I remember being a kid and my mother trying to force me to eat liver and beets. And I'm just like, yeah, not doing that. So anyway, so I have to get my IV iron infusion therapy tomorrow. The hematologist that I see, he said that's just going to be my norm. I asked about seeing a dietitian. He's like, yeah, you can see a dietitian or a nutritionist, but, it's the way your body absorbs the iron. More to come on that. So that's about it. We are really getting into the swing of summer in the DMV. Thank God. We've really been enjoying the WNBA this season. I'm not sure if some of you are new to the but both of us have really been fans of the WNBA since it started. And so this year we can truly honestly say this year the ladies are getting a bit physical. Like my wife and I were watching some games and I was like, this is the first season where I feel like they're really getting physical with each other. And unfortunately, it's causing a lot of flagrant fouls, a lot of technical fouls. But the situations I want to talk about is the foul that happened on Caitlin Clark by Kennedy. I think her name is Kennedy Carter. She spells it with a CH instead of a K. So I'm going to say her name is Kennedy. And please forgive me if I pronounce her name wrong because I know how annoying that could be. But everybody is so upset about this foul that she committed on Caitlin. And the women in the WNBA are so jealous of Caitlin and they're intimidated by her. But nobody is bringing up the same anger or concern with the foul that Alyssa Thomas committed on Angel Reese. Like she literally body slammed her. Where's the outrage and the concern about Angel Reese? She's a rookie and a vet slammed her to the ground. But nobody is concerned, and I'm trying to understand why. Like everybody's so outraged that they're fouling Caitlin, It's a basketball game. Would you guys be outraged if a rookie, the number one draft, came into the league and he was tested by the vets there? Would you all say that they were jealous, or would you all say that they were playing the game? Would you all say welcome to the NBA? Or would you guys run to his rescue and go, oh my God, they're so jealous of him? Like, come on, we gotta stop babying, we gotta stop coddling. Let her play the game. Angel Reese did not complain about the hit on her. As a matter of fact, and I'm ad-libbing, she said it's part of the game. I expect them to go hard on me because I'm a rookie and I have to prove myself in this league. And if that's what I got to do, then that's what I got to do. She didn't complain. The one thing that I will say that irritates me about Caitlin is every time she gets fouled and she ends up on the floor, she sits there like a 2-year-old looking around for her mommy to rescue her so she can say, Mommy, they hit me. It's like, yo, get up and play the game. Get up and play the game. So I really need, number one, for her to stop expecting the refs to save her. Number two, I need her to step up. Because for real, her game is not what everybody is trying to hype her up to be. And I'm not sure if it's because she is anxious because there's so much put on her, so much pressure, which I understand. But welcome to the W. You signed up for this. You need to be ready for this. Her team is not doing well. The Indiana Fever, I think they won 2 games. Maybe they won 3. I'm not sure, but they're not performing to what most people would have anticipated. They're actually 2-9, and they play this week on the 7th. They play against the Mystics at Capital One Arena, which the Mystics are 0-8. So I guess I can't be too mad about the Fever. They at least got 2 on the board. The Mystics have none. But anyway, if you have not had a chance to check out one of the games on the from the WNBA, please do yourself a favor and watch these ladies. You will not be disappointed. The great thing about the popularity or the increase in popularity is now you're able to watch more of the games on national television. So it's no excuse not to give yourself a moment to check these ladies out. What else? Saturday. I have to tell you guys about this, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the episode. My wife was scrolling on social media, and so she's found a list of places for us to visit over the summer. And one of those places is the Potomac Point Winery in Stafford, Virginia. I want to say it's Stafford. We went on Saturday, and I will tell you, we have visited a number of local wineries in PG County, Mount Airy, things of the area wineries, and by far the Potomac Point Winery has been the best winery that we have visited for one main reason: their bistro. They have a restaurant on site that is absolutely phenomenal. When I tell you the food, the ambiance, it's like sitting in a bistro in Tuscany. You're sitting around and you don't even realize that you're in the DMV because you literally have been transported to Tuscany. The food is outstanding. The wine is delicious. One of the best rosés I've had. The dessert, y'all, we had a brown butter strawberry shortcake. If you are one of my supporters on social media, I posted a small snippet of videos and photos that we took from our date at the vineyard on my social media pages. The pictures don't even do this place justice. So do yourself a favor. Grab your boo or your best girlfriends. They also have brunch on Sunday. Make a reservations. Reservations are, trust me, make a reservations. It is a must that you make a reservation. The great news is we were able to, I think I made the reservation on either Tuesday or Wednesday for Saturday at 5 p.m. Not bad. And so when we got there, we actually got there about 15 minutes early and they were able to seat us. So they have a tasting room, which was packed. It is also a beautiful place to have a wedding. They do host weddings there. So if you're looking for a wedding venue, that is one of the places you should check out. But yes, do yourself a favor. They have a nice area that you can sit up on the hill that overlooks the vineyard. Y'all, we were out there as the sun was coming down, a glass of Prosecco, sitting up on that hill, listening to Frankie Beverly and Maze, the golden time of day with my wife. Absolutely beautiful. So do yourself a favor. If you're looking for some things to do during the summer or just in general, please add the Potomac Point Winery. It took us about an hour, maybe 10 minutes because of traffic to get there from PG County. But it was worth the drive. It was definitely worth the drive. Now, this week's episode. Today, we are diving into a verse that offers a powerful promise, and actually one of my favorite verses that comes from Psalms. And that's going to be Psalms 30:5, which reads, "For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning." And that's from the NIV version. Now, let's be honest. Sometimes that night can last a day, a week, a month, a year, and more and longer, right? My night lasted 3 years, 4 years in the wilderness. And we've all been there, facing challenges, feeling down, and wondering when on earth that morning of joy is going to come. But here's the thing, the one thing that we can always be sure of is that morning will come. God's favor truly does endure. While we're waiting, though, there are things that we can do to keep the faith and even find a little peace in the process. So let's explore 5 ways to stay anchored when the going gets tough. The first one, practice gratitude. You all know that I have an attitude for gratitude. I have a gratitude jar on my desk. I write my gratitude down most mornings, what I'm thankful for first thing in the morning, and I stick it in the jar. Even in the midst of struggle, there's always something to be thankful for. Maybe it's the love of your family, the beauty of nature, or even just the gift of another day. So grab your journal and write down the 3 things you are grateful for today. Your journal prompt. What 3 things can I be grateful for right now, even if things are going tough? Number 2, self-care ain't selfish. When you are feeling overwhelmed, it's easy to neglect yourself. But taking care of your physical and mental well-being is crucial. Take a soothing bath, read a good book, or spend time in nature because you deserve it. Number 3, connect with your community. Lean on your support system, whether it be your girlfriends, your church family, or whoever lifts you up. Share your burdens and know that you are not in this alone. Number 4, talk to God. Express your frustrations, your fears, and your desires. Let Him know that you need His strength. Prayer is a powerful way to connect with your higher power and find your solace. And number 5, focus on the growth. Sometimes difficulties are opportunities to learn and grow. Maybe the situation that you're in now is pushing you to develop a new skill, build resilience, or even deepen your faith. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Your journal prompt. What one lesson can I learn from this challenging time? I want you to remember that God's favor is yours. Even in the darkness, hold on to the promise of that coming morning. Keep the faith, take care of yourself, and lean on your community. And remember, I am always here for you. That's all for this week's podcast episode. Remember, we will take a break and we will return the first week in July. If you all need spiritual inspiration until that time, I may be posting on my stories on social media, but take a chance and check me out at Latreia the Life Coach on all the social media outlets. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and rate this podcast episode. And until next time, you all be blessed and keep the joy in your journey. I will talk to you later. Bye.